Hello everyone, it's Roktan, and welcome to my first ever rant in a long while. I've thought about making this rant, and it's been a while since I made one, but this is a particularly, this is a particular issue that's really pissing me off right now, and that is the issue of the protests about the American flag and the national anthem, specifically the actions of NFL players protesting during the anthem during the anthem in NFL games. Now, if they were actually really want to do something respectful, they could just do something like walk onto the middle field and stop everything, which they'd get when they're fired, so that'd be stupid. They could someone could proceed to write on their helmet, "F the police," on their helmet, and it would be visible to, and if no one catches it or no one does it or no one is able to do anything about it before he goes out there, it would be broadcast to the world. They'd have to quickly they'd have to quickly censor it on TV. They'd probably get fired for that. There's a lot more disrespectful ways that they could be protesting. But what are they choosing typically to protest? They are kneeling during the anthem. Sometimes they're sitting, sometimes they're not even showing, they're going out onto the field. By the way, a while back, they weren't required to go on the field. I don't know exactly when it happened, but it was actually a thing by the NFL to look more patriotic by having the players come out and stand for the anthem. They weren't required to do that before. Now, they're asked to go out there and be there for the anthem. And the military, by the way, coming out during games and for the whole flag ceremony, to my understanding, they actually have to pay the NFL to be there. The NFL's recouping all the money on this whole and all the good PR, even though they are shady. Okay? So here's the biggest thing that's pissing me off about this whole thing is everyone is saying, not everyone, a large group of people are saying that kneeling during the national anthem and the display of the flag is disrespectful to the flag and disrespectful to the national anthem. First of all, it's freedom of speech, so fuck you. And secondly, it's not. Okay? Originally, the person that started this was Colin Kaepernick, and what was he protesting? He was protesting the treatment of black people in regards to the police and the police brutality that has been perpetuated on black citizens, which is a fact. And I'm going to state right here, right now, that the police as an organization is institutionally racist. They are trained to regard minorities with higher suspicion. They are trained to treat them differently. They always have. They still do. That is, I will not hear any other debate or counter argument to that. They are. And they need to be completely turned upside down, and because they are corrupt from the top of it to several layers down, and it needs to stop. And they're also trained to shoot and ask questions later, but that's another argument entirely. So what did Colin Kaepernick originally do for his protest? He sat for the anthem. And the details on this, to me and to my recollection, may be somewhat fragmented and foggy, but roughly speaking, this is what happened. This is as best as I can put it. something basically happened where he talked. Someone from the military contacted him. I don't know, or he got in contact with the military. I'm not sure which happened first, but basically he talked. He got flack for it, and he talked to someone in the military, or someone contacted him and basically said they actually appreciated what they do and they're fully for his rights of free speech to do it. But they basically said if he doesn't want to get so much flack for his protest, what he could do is kneel for the anthem, because that's according to him, that's still actually being reverential to the flag and the anthem, and still a way for him to protest. So that's why he did it, and that's why everyone else that has decided to join in his form of protest has done the same. That's why they do it. So it irritates the hell out of me that people still equate kneeling with disrespect, when the whole reason that Colin Kaepernick, the start of this whole thing, kneeled in the first place was to protest while still being respectful to the flag. Kneeling is not disrespectful, period. If you want to get technical, the NFL, so there's someone who actually knows the flag code up and down and it can show you numerous instances where the NFL completely ignores the U.S. flag code. But nobody cares about the flag code because it's all over the country of how to put this, the misuse of the flag in terms of the flag code. Like, it's used in merchandising. You're not supposed to do that. That's actually one of them. You're not supposed to have any merchandising with the flag on it. You can't do it. That's part of the flag code. But the flag code is not law. So it happens. So, and nobody cares. So if you want to get technical, there's a million other ways that supposedly disrespect the flag according to the flag. Well, not a million, but a lot that disrespect the flag code, and the NFL does it, but nobody cares because nobody but this one guy or maybe a few other people know what the flag code actually is. And so, no, it's not disrespecting the flag, and I'm sick and tired of seeing people say that it is, because it is not. And I, for one, believe he should continue sitting regardless, because the whole point of protesting the flag to begin with was basically saying, how does the flag represent what it's supposed to represent, which is one of the number one things is equality. It's in the Constitution. It's in the Declaration of Independence. It's part of the Gettysburg Address. Men are all created equal, even though the Declaration of Independence was written by a bunch of fucking slave owners. But what happened? There's nothing we can really do about that. So, but that's the idea. And that's the principles behind which the flag are supposed to stand for, is equality. That's one of the defining principles of the flag. By basically protesting the flag, you are saying that the country as it is does not represent what the flag stands for, and it doesn't. When the police are allowed to get away with shooting black men unarmed for no justifiable reason, period. And that's it. I'm ending this rant now, and I defy you to counter this argument, because I won't. Because if you counter this argument and tell me the black and black crime is more problematic, you are a fucking racist, and I won't hear it. And you are not my friend. I will not deal with you on that level. You are a piece of shit. That's it. This has been Roktan signing off. Sick out.